deliver a spaceship for you and me to go into space and our children, and they weren't really interested in doing that. They didn't really think about the possibility that millions of people would love the chance to go to space. So we went out and looked for went and met hundreds of mad engineers who were coming up with ideas for reusable space rockets, and then finally found Berkeley Town, who was an absolute genius, and invested in him. But so those are ones which we were sort of conceiving, and there are others where literally, someone's come along and said, I work in this particular country. There are no good health clubs, or there's, the mobile phone. There's no prepaid mobile phone service in America, or there's no this, there's no that, and say, I'll invest in you, let's go for it.
Do they have something in common, their investments?
Well, I think we only go into businesses if we feel we can make a major difference, and generally we go into big industries that have got maybe fat complacence, and whereby coming in with a fresh idea, we can hopefully turn the industry on its head.
That's the revolution part of it.
That's
still important.
Yeah, I mean, it's much more fun being the David versus the Goliath, and we'll continue to try to take that role.
You still sort of, will you continue until the end of time?
Until the day of
getting fed up with it.
No, I think about 60% of my time is now spent on tackling social problems, using my entrepreneurial skills perhaps to look at a problem in the world that I think is not being addressed, as well maybe by the social sector, and seeing if we can go in and address it better. And I get enormous satisfaction from that, and I think we've got the financial clout to do that. I can pick up the phone to people and get through, and so quite a lot of our time is spent on that side now.
I think you mentioned earlier today that you spend about almost 50% of your time doing basically what you do now, traveling around, giving speeches, talking to people, and the proceeds, I'm not sure you mentioned it, but they go to your charity, which I think is worth an applaud.